Hold just a moment. I'm working on something. Have to get something else up for everyone. Give me a second, please. Hold just a moment. I'm working on something. Have to get something else up for everyone. Give me a second, please. Hold just a moment. I'm working on something. Have to get something else up for everyone. Give me a second, please. Okay. Hi. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get in. I'm here. Give me one more minute. And hopefully I can do this. I'm trying something new. Hi. Hey, good morning, Vicki. All right, I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying something new. You guys know this is really new for me. So, however, if we don't start it now, we'll never start. So, gotta make sure I'm on the right channels. This is why it takes, now that I know, it takes so long to get some things done. So I first of all want to say thank you everyone for coming, and I'm giving other people an opportunity to come in and get things together and get it organized. So I am on a couple of channels at one time. This is Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach, and I want to take some time and talk with you all today, so we can be able to just have some conversations. The conversations today is geared toward parents or guardians. That's what I should say. Guardians who have children that have a desire to perform. And we're going to give you some tips and tricks and understanding on what you need to do in order for them to get where they need to be. Okay. So without further ado, we're about to get into this. Are you ready? Give them give it just a few minutes, and then we're going to take it from there. Actually, I probably should have made this higher so I can get the two cameras together. All right. Almost ready. I'm almost ready. As you can tell, camera number 3 is not acting right? All right, so you guys are on, right now I am on Facebook Live in my chat group. I'm also on Instagram and YouTube, all at once. So I wanted to make sure we are where we need to be. And if you are here, I am filming from Arts and CT to talk to parents, but this ultimately will always be on Babs, the International Vocal Coach, so we can be able to get where we need to be and talk to you as parents. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Babs Alexander. I am your international vocal coach, just to let you know, so you don't be like, who is she and where she come from? But I have experience. I've been teaching voice now for well over 30 years, not just to children, but also to adults. I have been helping people with their goals and their dreams of being able to get their auditions and with various platforms. How you doing, Ray? In platforms, whether it is in going to American Idol or The Voice or the X Factor or America's Got Talent or the Apollo. I've had clients in all of those, including Miss America. No, I'm sorry, Miss Connecticut and Miss Sweden. No, Miss Sweden was going for Miss Universe. Let me get it right. So these are the background, and that's the history of who I am and what I've been doing. So I wanted to make sure that we all understand and know a little bit about where I'm coming from. So I just wanted to be able to talk to parents who have children and guardians who have children, because I can't say parents without saying guardians, because as you know, even though I have no children, I have all of your children because I train your children well. And then I see children that have talent and have potential to do so much. And they have a passion to do it, but their parents and guardians don't understand or know where to go in order for them to get where they need to be. Okay, so I teach and train people to be able to get to these platforms so they can be able to be prosperous and be in good health. Okay, so let's talk about the child. The first thing and the first question that I have been having, or people have been raising to me, was how do we go about and how old should my child be for lessons, and when should my child be taking lessons? Well, first of all, you could train the child up very early on being able to hear, as well as being able to start to match some pitches, listening to music, being able to be together with these things. And if you're doing that and you're taking them from one place to another, once they start to do those things, again, don't try to push the voice. Let the voice naturally develop. The child is already, did you even know that a child is developing their voice when they first come out the womb? The voice is starting to be developed. Have you ever had that baby that's crying, wah, wah, wah? Well, let me tell you something. That child's voice is being developed. When you allow them to cry, and I'm not like having them cry for hours, but what happens is the vocal cords start to develop. And I'm just trying to see how you're going to do that, and you allow it to happen. Just allow it to happen. And then, pick the baby up. But this is where the vocal cords start to unfold. All right. This is where they develop the lungs. Have you ever heard a baby go hoarse? Think about it. You have never heard a child go hoarse on purpose, because a child never goes hoarse because they're using diaphragmatic breathing. When you lay a child down, the child is on his what? Back. So you're laying down. And then, oh my gosh. This is a true story. My sister's daughter, Angel, well, we call her Angel. Her name is Felicita. Felicita, Lord have mercy. That little girl would scream and scream. So I would hear the pitch, because I'm a voice teacher. I would hear the pitch, and she'd go, ha, ha. I go, ah, with her. She realizes you're on the same pitch with her. She'll go, ah. I was like, oh my gosh. So then I had to go higher. She was looking like, I know we're not about to have no screaming match. Now she's less than 1 year old. How you already doing modulations at 1 year old? Mommy and me music. So if you don't have a child that's in mommy and me music, you might need to find a course. And I know that Arts in Connecticut is going to be doing some mommy and me music. So if you're looking and you're inside the New Haven County area, you might want to check out Westville Performing Arts Academy, which is westvillepac.org. So that's a plug for them, but that will help you to be able to get the child's voice. Okay, let's take them a little bit higher. So when you guys are trying to learn and understand where your pitches are and understanding the voice. Have you ever heard somebody they sing and they are like way off pitch? I mean, like way off pitch. I have trained children and adults who were off pitch, and they had to learn ear training. And ear training will help them get to where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So ear training, if they keep listening, now that's ear training. But you know what? If you listen, there's some recorders, some vocal apps on your telephone that, and I cannot think of, I'm using my phones for right now, but I cannot think of that. I think it's like a tuner. And then when you sing and you're trying to get to a certain pitch, it'll show you exactly where you are. If you're trying to get there, especially if you're sight reading and you're hitting that pitch and then you're trying to be able to go from one to next. La, 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 la. This will help everybody, not just a child, but an adult too. So you want to be able to understand where your pitches are, where you're going, what you're doing. Be able to do these things so you can be able to know where you're going. Okay, that's going to be a plus for anybody. Be able to train your ear. Start listening. Start understanding where you are. Start seeing how you're going to do it, and see where you're going and see how it gets you there. Okay, so that's a plus. That's a plus. Let's keep going. All right, now, Babs. My kid want to sing and they are afraid to sing. And how do I get them out of their shell so they can be able to sing? True story. And if she is watching, make sure you put the comment below. I'm going to change your name for this story. If you want me to, if you want to be honest and say who you are, then that's fine. I had a child to come into my performing arts center, and she was so shy. She was so shy until if you try to get her to, I'm gonna see if I can bring this up a little bit because I see that we need to make it higher. If you try to get her to be able to sing, or you want her to sing, she'll do it as long as she's in there by herself. We used to kick her parents out of the lesson. We used to kick all the people out of the lesson so she could be able to, have her lesson. And I told her she had to sing in front of people. I didn't see that girl for a year. She left and she never came back. I was like, where's that kid? So long story short, what happened was she came back a year later. And the year later was on her own time. I didn't force her. I would check in, how you doing, what have you. But she came in, and so she said, I want to sing. I don't have to sing in front of people no more, do I? So I used to always have the kids, I put them in small groups when they're singing. I will put them with 2 or 3 other people. When we have master class, and master class is important, whether it's master class online. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever taken my classes, but you haven't. I think you need to join one of my master classes, because this is where you're going to grow, and this is where you're going to learn, and this is where you're going to develop. Okay. So I have them work together, and they'll get a chance to critique each other. So now they're listening, now they're understanding and going through things that I've been talking to them about. Now they're making the connection. When you're doing these things in master class, it is crucial that you all understand where you're going, how you're getting there, and what you're doing to get there. Okay. So she heard that one kid wanted to do it, but she saw the kid was afraid. So she said, I'll sing with you. And then she got up. It was just one kid by herself. She got up with the one kid and she started singing with the one. I was so proud of her. I was so proud of her. Then all of a sudden she started singing her solos, and she still would kick her parents out of her lessons. And then I had a performance that I couldn't be at. She said, Miss Barbara, I'll go and I'll represent you. I'll sing for you. I'll do the Star Spangled Banner. Oh my God. That broke the mold. When I looked again, this child was not only singing everywhere, singing solos everywhere, she wound up being a journalism major and on national TV. I was so proud of her. And I think she's still doing her thing wherever she's living now. I don't think she's in Connecticut anymore, but I was so proud of her. Again, what happened? We didn't push her. We encouraged her. We gave her time so she could feel comfortable. We gave her time so she can feel comfortable. We gave her time so she can feel comfortable. What did I say? Type it in the chat. All right. I want to make sure you all understand there is a developmental level. And you don't want to push too much, because what happens is I have seen people push and the child reverse back into a shell. And not only are they not singing, they're not talking either. Don't do that. Give the child some time. Give the child some time to develop. And guess what? There are some adults that are the same way. So I'm encouraging you all to take time to develop. If you like to sing and you're a closet singer or you a singer in the shower, then take time and enjoy the shower. Stay in there a little while longer. Get that song out. All right. Another thing. Let's talk about being expressive. You ever heard Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. So now you got a person that's singing and they have no expression in the voice and it's just like lifeless, right? Well, a song has life. A song has life. So what I want you to do is get them to read a book. I'd probably put all the books underneath the thing, but get them to read a book. And if they're reading a book, and I'm just reading anything from anywhere, actually, I might have to get the book from under here because hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get you a book. I'll use this book. All right. Sorry, I'm giving you a minute. So you see I'm moving stuff around because I want to show you something, okay? Get them to read a book. So if I'm reading white gilded chairs, the room's edge, while heavy gold brocade curtains hang from the windows and countless chandeliers swing above us, all right? What did I do? What did I just do? Can you all tell me what I just did? Put it in chat. What did I just do? I don't see any answers here. What I'm trying to get you to do is have them read first, have them give expressions. When they read, when they give expressions, what happens is they're starting to learn what pitch inflection and raising of the voice and excitement is. You start to empower the child. You start to empower. Why? Because it's starting, the book gets exciting. The book gets good. When you're singing a song, it is the same exact way. It gives excitement. It gives expression. And you want to be able to do that. Not just for the child, but for you. I hope you guys are getting some of this. If so, leave some comments below. I want to talk to you guys. I want to make sure you know where you're going, how you're getting there, what you're doing to get there, so I can make sure you're successful in what you're doing. Okay? I want to make sure you're successful because this is evident in understanding what we're doing. So I want you to think about these things, think about where you're going, how you're getting there, and understanding some things. I certainly hope that the things that I've been talking to you about has been encouraging and enlightening. And if you have, let me know, talk back to me. I'm going to be doing some chats, and I want to say monthly, but I think it's going to be a little bit more than monthly. Okay. I'll be talking to parents that are trying to get their children going somewhere I'll talk to you about it, but then guess what? We're going to be having some master classes. So, I'm doing free sessions right now, but you're going to have to upgrade to be able to get into those master classes so I can give you the toolkit you need to be able to land the auditions you so deserve. Have you a hunger and a thirst for something like, oh, I want this more than anything? You could tell when a child is on that track. You could tell when an adult is on the track of saying, hey, I got to get this. I've been living this life just to be able to do what I want to do. You could tell a child that's a dancer because they start moving around. Some people, not some people, we all have a natural innate ability to be able to do something. And we start doing it, whether you think you're doing it or not, you're just doing it's like a natural thing. Like every time, the one thing I've always had is a gift of gab. I just be running my mom. My mama said, would you shut up? But I love talking to people. I love being able to communicate and be an effective person in society, community, whole nine. Okay. So I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to give back. I want to be able to be a blessing to everyone I can possibly be a blessing to. Okay. So listen, if you have not subscribed to my channel, you need to like and subscribe to Babs, the International Vocal Coach, which is on YouTube. All right. So make sure you check in, and I'm going to be pulling you some of you folks in on some Zooms. So you got to have some fun with me. You never know what time of day I'm going to be on. Why? Because it's an international thing. The clock is 24 hours. And some of my folks right now, it is nighttime there. So I have to be able to keep up with everybody and catch up with folks to be able to do it. All right. Listen, folks, again, I want you to inquire. Send me a message, babs@internationalvocalcoach.com. That's babs@internationalvocalcoach.com. Babs, I need to get into your masterclass for adults. Babs, I need to get into your masterclass for teens with those changing voices. Oh, we got to talk about that. Teens with the changing voices. There are different people that need different things, and we want to get you where you need to be. Okay. So without further ado, thanks, guys. This is Babs Alexander with your International Vocal Coach. Check me out on my channel, which is Babs, the International Vocal Coach. Please click like and comment or subscribe or something like that. Y'all can tell them new about this. All right. Bye. Now I'm on like 15 different channels. I don't know how to cut everything off, but I take time to do it. Bye, guys. Night. Now, I'm on the actual Babs, the International Vocal Coach page. So guys, listen, I really want you to take time to understand what I'm doing for your homework lesson. For your homework lesson, I want you to take some time, and I want you to tell me, what did you learn the most out of this lesson so we can be able to get you where you need to go? All right. What did you like most from this lesson that you can use? What tools can you use for you to be able to go to the next level? All right. I want to know. Now, listen, I from time to time, I won't be here. So you got to keep up with us. Okay. There's a group called Chats with Babs. Babs, I think, yes, right. Chats with Babs. And I'll be talking directly inside that group. That's one on Facebook. Of course, I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I think I started to finally put things down inside my description. But I want to know what you're doing for your homework assignment. Okay. And what is it that you want to know? Talk to me. Let's chat. Talk to you soon. This has been Babs Alexander, your International Vocal Coach. Bye.